I was reminded of a quote today. You don't get what you want, you get what you are. You attract what you are and where you vibrate. And I was reminded then of my daughter, who at this point in her life is not getting what she wants. She didn't make the high school volleyball team. She's not getting the classes she wants. Her friends are changing. And there's two things to that. One, the universe is pushing her in a different direction. And I remember being at that age and feeling that angst. Like I see everyone else going in one direction and the universe is pushing me in a completely different direction. I now look back and I understand why, but at that young age, being a young athlete, it doesn't feel like it makes sense. It feels like the world's working against you. So what do you do as a parent raising young kids who are going through this situation where the universe is pushing them in a completely different direction than what they want? We, number one, as parents, need to be that example of what it looks like to keep showing up to your life and keep doing what needs to be done in order to attract what you want. As I know, I don't want to get up at 5 a.m. and work out, but I do almost every single day. And I do that because I know that that raises my vibration and it brings me more activity, it brings me health, it brings me vitality. And it also keeps reminding me as I get older that I can do hard things, and I want my kids to see that. And two, need to remind them to keep a positive attitude, even no matter what's going on around them, even when things aren't going their way. Meaning, instead of looking at the lack and what we don't have, we remind ourselves of 5 things that we do have. And I keep reminding myself and my kids that we deal mainly with first world problems. Not making the volleyball team is a first world problem. There's perspective where there's children who would absolutely kill for the opportunity to even try out. So we remind ourselves of the health and ability and opportunity that we have each and every day. And number 3, and I know I say it a lot, but we also need to just remind our kids to have fun. And if we can weave even little bits of fun into their lives and our lives, then we attract more fun and more joy in our lives. So here's to raising the next unsung athletes.